What is up, YouTube? 5'8" dunker vertical trainer Andy Lloyd here from Skigh Athletics. And per request, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of an update as to how I prepare for a dunk session. And it's also going to tie into the new diet that I've been on that's been really helping me out. I look back on a few weeks ago on my face and how fat my face was, again, from the 2 brain surgeries that I had back in February and just the time I spent on rehab. I did gain weight, water retention from medications, but this diet is honestly reducing inflammation in both my muscles and in my joints. I have no joint pain when I'm on this diet, and my muscles don't stay tight or sore for as long, and that's one of the positives that you can get away from this diet, which is the keto diet, the full word ketogenic. Some people say ketogenic or pronounce it a bunch of different ways, especially since my mom is from El Salvador. I guess she says a couple words a little bit differently, so honestly I'm not even 100% sure how to say it, but it is the keto diet. Now, I'm not fully strict on the keto, so I would say that I guess I would be considered a lazy keto. So I do watch my carb intake, and it just forces the body, keto forces the body to rely on different sources of fuel. So it's predominantly a fat-based diet, fat and protein, about 75% fat, 20% protein, and then 5% from the carbs. So consuming around 20 to 30 carbs per day, and you got to be careful because carbs are in a lot of things that you may not know, like barbecue sauce. I was overdoing it on that for a little bit. Even if you want wings, some of those wings that you get, chicken wings, one of the mistakes I made, a lot of those wings are going to be breaded. So little things that you start to notice. And honestly, how I feel on it, not only do I like the change, but it was recommended by someone who uses my online program, a radiation oncologist from Maryland, saying that keto is really good during chemo treatments. So keto is something that, I looked at as a way to kind of just form my diet on and build muscle, but also get lean, because sometimes it's tough to do those at the same time. And when I look at all my training that I've done over 6 years, I've always had that rough sort of balance of trying to stay as strong as possible, but also staying lean. And again, being 100% natural, sometimes it's a little bit tougher when, you're not on that pre-workout, or you're not on those BCAAs or that protein powder, or, some people take testosterone boosters when they get really tired. So I rely 100% on my diet. So what goes in my body is definitely one of my top priorities. So this switch to keto, again, has gotten rid of my joint pain, has gotten rid of my quad pain, because I'm still on medications now that'll cause me to retain water, for my joints to swell, and for my muscles to get really sore after any sort of physical activity. And on keto, I can tell you it drops tremendously. I feel amazing. And I also incorporate fasting into my keto diet. Now, I will have a cup of black coffee in the morning with a lot of water just to get my day going. But other than that, I eat from about 12 to 6 or 1 to 7. I eat within a 6-hour eating window. I'm really never hungry. I eat just the right amount, and I find out what works for my body well. So again, that's the diet that I've been on, that I've switched to, but it also ties into how I prep for my dunk sessions. I become a very strict keto person, whatever you want to call it, approaching a dunk session. So especially, I would say at least 2 days, but 3 days before a dunk session, I'll go really strict on the keto diet. After a dunk session, I might have some coffee with sugar in it, because staying away from sugar is also very important on the keto diet. Staying away from sugar, which is honestly really mainly found in some starchy carbohydrates like bread. And so staying away from the sugar and staying away again from the bread. But again, after that dunk session, I might have some breaded wings. I might have, even a chicken Caesar wrap or something like that. But leading up to my dunk session, again, I'm a strict keto. And before a dunk session, so let's say I'm going to have a dunk session Sunday, which I think I'm planning for. Today is Friday. So obviously yesterday was Thursday. Thursday was a full body, fairly tough workout, pretty tough workout. It was 2 hours. I did sprints. I only have dumbbells up to 50 pounds in my garage, and that's where I'm lifting right now. But I was explosive on lower and upper body, and I also went for tension with heavy weights as well. And I don't have any clips from that, but if you guys would want to see my current tough workout before my dunk session, I'll be happy to film it the next time I do it. And so I give my toughest workout on a Thursday. So what, 3 days out from a dunk session. So today I'm gonna cut my lawn, and I am going to sit in my sauna, because last night I also, for about an hour and a half, I spent that hour and a half before I went to bed stretching and using one of those massage guns that I actually bought. So one of those that really dig in, and so my body's actually sore from that because I put it on the highest setting, which I normally don't do. I normally keep it light just to activate the muscles before a session, and it's really good to get the blood flow. But again, Thursday night with the session coming up on Sunday, I do like to kind of just dig a little deeper and put that speed up higher. So I woke up sore, which I was expected, and I feel certain muscle groups and even some certain joints that I have to pay attention to. But cutting the lawn, again, some slight resistance with how the lawnmower is. I don't have a riding lawnmower or anything, so that's going to be a solid hour of just light resistance walking. I might do some slight workouts, all body weight, and that's pretty much just to activate the muscles, make sure that they know that they can't just shut down and go to sleep. Plus, it's also good to just work through the pain instead of just sitting and doing absolutely nothing, which again I would absolutely love to do because it's a gloomy day here in Pennsylvania. And after I cut the lawn, I'll eat, I'll hydrate up, and I have one of those it's in my basement, just one person. I sit in the chair, I close the zipper up, and it's a little sauna, and it goes to 140 degrees, and I really sweat it out in there. And I'm not going to stay in there to a point where I would be dehydrated or even sore. But again, since I have until Sunday, I can rehydrate up tomorrow, do all my stretches, my warm-up routine as if I was going to jump tomorrow, but then just shut it down, do a little bit of upper body, stretch it out like crazy, and be ready for Sunday. So again, today's Friday, today's lawn cutting, that slight resistance with walking with the lawnmower, and I'll have a hoodie on and sweatpants on just to kind of trap that heat, get the body warm, because again, I am a little sore. And then sitting in the sauna, honestly, for probably 45 minutes, because again, it goes up to 145 or 140 degrees, so nothing crazy, but it does get hot. I don't want to get to a point, again, of dehydration. If you were in a regular sauna in a gym, I'd probably go in for 20 to 30 minutes, maybe even less, because those things get really hot. But again, I do have tomorrow to hydrate. So that's the plan. And again, I'm strict keto as of yesterday, so I'm feeling light. I watched the weight go down, my muscles start to pop, and I never feel hungry. I never feel like I'm depriving myself of food. It's also good for my treatment, so it's a win-win. My joints feel solid, my muscles feel smooth, and I'm looking to feel really explosive, get down some windmills, and again, go after that East Bay. I have an analysis on why I haven't hit the East Bay on one of my recent posts on my Instagram, which you can find at Skigh Athletics, Skigh Athletics. Again, that's on Instagram. If you guys want free workouts or advanced workouts, if you've made it this far in the video, I appreciate you guys watching. www.skighathletics.com, Skigh athletics.com. So that's my plan for today. And again, any workouts or any warm-up or pre-warm-up workouts that you guys want to see, check my YouTube channel, and if you can't find it, let me know. I'll send you the link in the comments below, and if not, I'll make a brand new one if that's something that you guys are interested in. I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully I could give you guys a great session, get some raw footage out for you, maybe even make a mix. But I've been kind of slacking with any dunk other than the windmill. So again, appreciate you guys watching, and I will talk to you soon and have some footage from this dunk session. Let's get to work.